So we have got the value of x as 2000. Now that we have got the value of x as 2000, we can take that and substitute in any of these four equations to find the value of y. We can substitute in any of the four equations to find the value of y. You can substitute in 1. So you will have substitute in equation 1, we'll have in place of x 9 into bracket 2000 minus 4y equals to 2000. Now 9 into 2 is 18,000. Shift this 4y this side, shift this 2000 this side, minus 2000. Minus 4y when it comes this side will become plus 4. So 16,000 equals to 4y. 16,000 upon 4 equals to y. Therefore, y equals to 4,000. Y equals to 4,000. Therefore, y equals to 4,000. Now this, we have just found out x and y. This is not the answer. We have to find out what was the question. Find their monthly incomes. Monthly income is 9x and 7x. Actually, we don't even need to find y, but we have found that out. Okay. Now, 9 into 2000, that is 18,000 and 14,000. Therefore, their monthly incomes are 18,000 and 14,000. Entire this thing. Copy this. This is your elimination method. Any part in this not understood, please ask. Do not hesitate. Okay. This is by elimination. This method is by elimination. इसमें से कुछ नहीं समझा तो please पूछो. ये copy कर लो पूरा. Once you have done, let me know. Then we'll proceed further. Then we'll look at few more examples. Okay. Of course, after this you'll have to write income. 9x is 9 into 2000, that is 18,000, and income 7x, that is 7 into 2000, that is 14,000. That is, their incomes are 18,000 and 14,000 respectively. Their incomes are 18,000 and 14,000 respectively. Let's look at one more example. Okay, let's say 3x minus y equals to 3. 3x minus y equals to 3. And no, this will not work. Sorry. Let's change that again. X plus y equals to 14 and x minus y equals to 4. This is very simple and basic one that I'm showing you. Here already the coefficients are equal of x and y both. So you don't have to multiply by anything. All you have to do is, so what am I going to do over here? Since both the coefficients are same, so I'll say x plus y minus y, add them. When I add, I don't have to do anything with the signs. Like in the previous sum, we had changed the signs. That was because we were subtracting. So x plus x, 2x, plus y minus y, 0, 14 plus 4, 18, x equals to 18 upon 2 equals to x equals to 9. Substitute. In any one you can put it 1, 2, whatever you want. So 9 minus y equals to 4. Bring this 4 this side, bring that y this side. 9 minus 4 equals to minus y comes this side, y. Therefore, y equals to 1. So this is how you will go about in elimination method. In the method of elimination, this is how we are supposed to solve them. ये करो पहले. Very short and very simple. Fast करो. We'll look at one more example that is there. So that is what I want to show you. और हो जाए तो बताना प्लीज ये भी. Both of you have done. Okay. Now write down the next one. Yeah, this is interesting. This we will solve. The sum of a two-digit number. The sum of a two-digit number and the number obtained by reversing the digits. The sum of a two-digit number and the number obtained by reversing the digits is 66. The sum of a two-digit number and the number obtained by reversing the digits is 66. The sum of a two-digit number and the number obtained by reversing the digits is 66. If the digits of the number differ by 2, if the digits of the number differ by 2, if the digits of the number differ by 2, find the number, and second question, how many such numbers are there? The sum of a two-digit number and the number obtained by reversing the digits is 66. If the digits of the number differ by 2, if the digits of the number differ by 2, find the number and how many such numbers are there? Find the number and how many such numbers are there? Okay. So let's see all do this. I'll just give you a very simple hint pehle, and I'll give you 2 minutes to see if you all can solve it. Otherwise, I'll show it to you. Okay. A two-digit number, you'll have tens place and you'll have units place. Let's say it is 56. This will be written as 5. Sorry, this will be written as 50 plus 6, which is 5 into 10 plus 6 into 1. That is, whatever is in the units place is multiplied by 1. Whatever is in the tens place is multiplied by 10. Units place is multiplied by 1. Tens place is multiplied by 10. And adding them, you get that number. That is 56 in this case. Here it says sum of a two-digit number and the number obtained by reversing the digits. That means when you reverse the digits, it's going to become, in this case, that's not the same. Okay. And when you add this, that is 56 plus 65, it gives you 66. In this case, it is not happening. So now you have to think how you're going to do this. Okay. You can take this as X and this as Y, or this as Y and this as X. See if you can form the equation. Just see if you can form the equation. Then I'll show you. Okay. Riza, Abdul Ahad, did you get it? Nice. Okay, let's see. What does it say? It says that the two-digit number. So we will say, first I'm just going to explain it to you over here. Okay, and then we will write it and solve it. Let's say, as I said, this is x, this is y. So after you interchange, this will become y and this will become. Now this, as I said, tens is multiplied by 10 and units is multiplied by 1. So the number will become 10x plus 1, 1. After interchanging, this will become 10 into tens place plus 1 into units place. And after adding both of this, the total was coming to 66. That is 10x plus 1x. That is 11x and 1y plus 10y plus 11y equals to 66. 11x plus 11y equals to 66. I'll divide by 11. So I'll get x plus y equals to, this is my first equation. This is my first equation. Okay. Then what does it say further? If the digits of the number differ by 2. If the digits of the number differ by 2. So here they have not told us which digit is greater. Is the tens place greater or the units place? So both are possible. So we can have x minus y equal to 2 or y minus x equals to 2. X minus y equals to 2 or y minus x equals to 2. Okay. So we will now solve first with this and then with this. And that way you will get both the numbers. Till here, are we clear? Okay. So let's write down stepwise. Okay. We'll say, let the digit in the tens place, let the digit in the tens place be x. Let the digit in the tens place be x. And the digit in the units place be y. Let the digit in the tens place be x and the digit in the units place be y. Tens place be x and the units place be y. Okay. Let the digit in the tens place be x and the digit in the units place be y. Therefore, the original number. Therefore, the original number. Therefore, the original number is, write this, 10x plus 1y. Okay, write this down like this, up till here, not this plus and all those things. Okay. Therefore, the original number is tens and units place. You'll write x and y. That is 10x plus 1y. That is the original number. And number obtained after reversing the digits. Number obtained after reversing the digits will be this. Number obtained after reversing the digits, that is tens ke niche y, units ke niche x. So you will say number obtained by reversing the digits is 10y plus 1x. Original number was 10x plus 1y. Number obtained after reversing will be 10y plus 1x. 10y plus 1x. Okay. 10y plus 1x. We had taken 10x plus 1y as the original number. After reversing, it became 10y plus 1x. Here. Therefore, according to the given condition, according to the given condition, according to the given condition, up till here, x plus y equals to 6, equation number 1. Therefore, according to the given conditions, copy up till here, x plus y equals to 6, equation number 1. According to the given condition, 10x plus 1y plus 10y plus 1x equals to 66. That is 11x plus 11y equals to 66. If I divide that by 11, I get x plus y equals to 6. That is your equation number 1. X plus y equals to 6. That is equation number 1. We are also given, after this you'll say, we are also given that the digits differ by 2. We are also given that the digits differ by 2. We are also given that the digits differ by 2. We are also given that the digits differ by 2. Therefore, we are also given that the digits differ by 2. Therefore, either x minus y equals to 2 or y minus x equals to 2. Therefore, either x minus y equals to 2 and y minus x equals to 2. Either x minus y equals to 2 or y minus x equals to 2. Either of them. Okay. Now we are going to solve with both the cases. Okay, we'll solve with both the cases. This was your first equation. You have written till here. Second, I'll say let's take x minus y equals to 2. We'll say if x minus y equals to 2. So we'll solve them. We get x plus y equals to 6, x minus y equals to 2. Add them. X plus x is 2x, plus y minus y 0, 6 plus 2, 8. X equals to 8 upon 2. Therefore, x equals to 4. X equals to 4. Therefore, x equals to 4. Substitute in 1, that is x plus y equals to 6, 4 plus y equals to 6, y equals to 6 minus 4 equals to 2. Therefore, y equals to 2. Therefore, y equals to 2. Okay, therefore y equals to 2. So what was the number? It was 10x plus, the number was 10x plus 1y. X is 4. So 10 into 4, or rather we'll say it was, this is what was the number, x and y. So here we have got x as 4, we've got y as 2. Therefore the number is 42. Therefore the number is 42. Okay. Therefore the number is, right after that over here, therefore the number is 42. This was when we took x minus y equal to 2. When we took x minus y equal to 2. If, okay, now I'm erasing this part. That I'll write over here. X and y, that is x and y. So we got 4 and 2, it is 42. Therefore the number is 40. If y minus x equals to 2. The second case, we had said now either x minus y is 2 or y minus x is 2. So if y minus x is 2, so you have x plus y equals to 6. Now y minus x, I'll write y below y, minus x will come over here. Minus x plus y equals to 2. Minus x plus y equals to 2. X and x will cancel. Y plus y is 2y equals to 8. Therefore, y equals to 4. Y equals to 4. Substitute in 1. Now here this was 2. If I substitute in 1, x plus y equals to 6, x plus 4 equals to 6, x equals to 6 minus 4, x equals to 2, x equals to 2. So either, again here what will I have? Tens and units, x and y, 2 and 4. Therefore, the number is 24. You'll see they are just the reverse of the digits. Both of them, 42 and 24. They're just interchanging the digits that we have got. Okay. So there are two numbers that we get, 24 or 42, which fulfill this given conditions. There are two numbers that we get, that is 42 or 24. We add both, 42 plus 24, you will get 66. That was your first condition. And the difference between the digits is 2. Had they said the digit in the tens place is greater than the digits in the units place by 2, that means x is greater, then we would solve by x minus y only. Or had they said the other way around, the digit in the units place is greater than the digits in the tens place by 2, then we would have to take y minus x equal to 2. Then that would be what would be the equation. That is what would be the equation. Okay. So either, if they had specified, they have not specified, we have to show both of them. Okay. Just because they have not specified. Had they specified, then it would be either, if they had said tens place is greater, then we would take x minus y. That said units place is greater, we would take y minus x. Okay, then we would not do both the ways. Here, because they have not specified, that's why we are taking both the possibilities and we are solving by both the possibilities. Are we clear with this? No. Most probably Monday onwards, we will have regular class every day. Okay, we will confirm that. Send an SMS to you and confirm. Before that, Riza, I assume your classes are starting from Monday, right? Or is it Tuesday? Whatever it is, just let me know the time. When are your classes starting from? Monday. What time? What is your time? Because I need to then, we can then schedule our timing accordingly. So what will be your class timing? Do let me know that. Okay. So we can have in the second half. So that's not a problem. Okay. I think we'll continue with our regular timing that we have. Anyways, ma'am will confirm. But instead of 2 hours, we will have 45 minutes, 2 sessions, most probably. The exact timings and the details we'll share with you subsequently by tomorrow. But most probably it will be 45 minute sessions that will be there from the first or from Monday, whichever it is. Yeah, Monday is first anyway. So we'll have 45 minutes, most probably. That we will see how it works out. Abdullah, do you have your school or anything starting? Any time in the next week? Or is it not yet still decided? Abdullah, when is your school going to open? Reopen? Have they told you anything? Or is there no clarity, nothing at all? Okay. Doesn't matter. Acha, one very important thing now, you have to do exercise 3.3 as well as 3.4. Okay. 3.3 is by substitution, 3.4 is by elimination. So that when we meet on Monday, that time we will look at the third method, algebraic third method, that is cross multiplication. There we will look at cross multiplication. So that method also we will see, cross multiplication. After that, we have one more topic, that is equations reducible to a pair of linear equations in 2 variables. That's going to be a little lengthier. It is easy, but it's just going to be little lengthier. Okay, that will be 3.6. But before that, 3.5, that is cross multiplication. That is what we are going to see. Okay, so please do 3.3 and 3.4, and any doubts, difficulties, please message me. Don't wait till the next class. You can let me know earlier. I'll get back to you on that. You can work on it. And if you still do not get, of course, I'll show it to you in the next class. But I want you all to start with it. Okay? And once that is done, then we will see which is the next chapter, whether we will begin with quadratic. I think we will begin with quadratic. Then we would have done first 5 sequentially, and then we'll see whatever they start in your school. We would have done till AP. Once we finish quadratic, then we would have done first 5 chapters, which is a decent number of chapters. We'll be much ahead of your school, so we don't have to worry at that point of time, isn't it? Okay. Any doubts? Anybody has any questions, any queries? That would be almost 33% of your syllabus that we would cover size-wise. That is 116 pages out of almost 300 pages. So we would have done almost 1/3 once we do quadratic. Of course, quadratic is still pending, but not to worry. So any doubts, any queries? 3.3 and 3.4. I'll send you the images right away for both the exercises. Both have to be done. Okay. All the best. Practice at home, stay at home, and stay safe. Bye.